Was it Kenny yesterday?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, it was Kenny versus on Titan, right?
Yeah, so actually, I mean, Moo actually did a really good job. So even if Chris is on fire, I feel like it's still going to be a little bit tricky. Either way, we're got to get into it here. The one smoke on Angel and armor on everyone else. And Doja has been made the raid boss here with the armor and Tech9. I think it's fitting putting Doja as the raid boss. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, he looks like a scary bugger. Looks like he'll mess you up.
Oh god, they're all coming short, and there's only 2 people here to hold, but a nice shot from Chris. He gets 2 before he goes down. And Godby still up on the bomb site, ready and waiting with the USPS. Just has to hit one good shot here, and they have the advantage. But he's getting overrun, and they're shooting so much he can't even stand up in time. Now backup is coming in, but it's going to be 1 second too late. And then they're on the bomb site, and Dennis and Next, they're now trapped in here. Good grenade bounces right in and does a lot of damage to Adrian, but still a headshot there. And Dennis is gone. Adrian now coming up with the quad kill in the round, and HellRaisers, they steal it away.
I'm so glad that Adrian gets the quad kill as well. They didn't get robbed at the end. He deserves like all 4 of those frags. I mean, the ones on Cat, yeah, okay, that was a little touch and go there. That's a bit, hail, spray and pray. But the one on the God B where he just like taps onto God B's head as he peeks around that box, and then the last one on the Cat there, that was just like magical. Just magical. Adrian, you so dreamy. Right. Okay. So HellRaisers off to that start. They pick up the first round here, and they manage to pick up their pistol. And Moo, look at this. Moo going for a bit of a Pasha. Just sticks with the USP. Doesn't decide to go anywhere. And mousesports also going for a hard eco in this round.
That is very not mousesports like, isn't it? I guess Chris could have gone for a scout and even then some, which I would have normally expected him to do. I mean, his success ratio or his success rate with the scout on this map is pretty overwhelming. So that really makes you wonder: are they going to buy in the next round with FAMAS's, right?
Yeah, buddy, FAMAS's MP9s. I can see some options here. And it would be like mousesports. This would be like old school mousesports actually, of just like YOLO. We're going to throw some random thing at you. You're going to have to deal with it. Flash through onto long, and now we get to see perfect flash, in fact. But Godby nearly takes out the man.
Speedy actually ends a great headshot on Moo down on long, and he finally goes down. Bit of a prolonged fight there. Angel also tapping away furiously at Chris, who eventually falls. So far, it's only Moo who's gone down. Next, hard to get a crossover kill when they've smoked it up. But maybe Doja could have got shot in the face then. Dennis now going to try next, but the aim punch is just too much to handle. And instead, it's a pretty good round for HellRaisers. I mean, those Mac-10s got a couple of kills, which is important.
Yeah, you can see that. Well, there you go. Kutcher just goes straight up to the AWP. No problem at all. He made good money. Moo's got to get an AK.
Mouse not buying anything.
No,
I mean,
there it is.
A couple of pistols.
It's Kutcher who's going to spend everything. So, yeah, mousesports, man, they're going full swing the other direction, right? It seems like the meta, or at least the current meta, is, teams just buy and keep buying at the beginning of the half. Mousesports are like, no, we're not interested in that. We're going to maximize our money for the next round. Okay,
actually, so, because, like I said, I try and talk as much as I can to Godby, and actually I was on Steam with him last week, trying to talk about smokes, essentially. And he said he felt like there was a part of the economic system in this game right now that the teams haven't figured out how to use properly, and he wanted to see if he could get it working. Like, felt like there was a sort of an untapped resource in how the system works. And he...
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe this is what he's talking about.
That's pretty vague.
It's super vague. I said, like, if you want to tell me, then tell me, but otherwise, like, keep it to yourself if it's a secret. Either way, I didn't actually have time to finish that conversation, and now I feel really bad because maybe I could have had the info, but he did actually sort of let out a bit of and maybe this is it. This is them trying to change things around.
They're hipsters, right? They're going to be the first to make the old look new.
Well, Nex and Dennis have already gone down, so whatever it is, it's certainly not working out too well in this round. Good headshot from Chris, but Speedy having a hard time following up. He already got the call that someone was dinked, but how do you find out which one it is? Moo, why did you name your AK the Circumciser?
I was wondering how long it would take for you to actually spot that. I didn't want to say it.
Well, nobody wants to say it, but someone has to say it.
That was pretty good, though.
Oh, dear.
Well, this is why in major tournaments they disable names. Just to avoid awkward moments like that.
Yes, I think that is it's a decent rule, isn't it? It's a nice idea.
I think they had to do it once they saw Steel's name for his knife and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Zeus.
Yes.
Zeus was pretty bad.
Yeah, steals was awful as well, but also kind of funny. In the meantime, going to the 4th round here, it's HellRaisers with an AWP on Moo, and like we said, he played really well yesterday against Titan with it. Oh, jump down CT spawn, and Adrian will pick up. Actually, Dosha steals the kill, but it was Adrian doing most of the damage there. Dennis outside of the B bomb site can pick off Adrian finally, and it's back to a 3v3. They do have the B bomb site on lockdown, though. They actually are in here, and because Dennis rotated out of it, they've got a decent chance of still winning this round, HellRaisers. But Mouse have the health advantage. They have the kits, and they have a lot of grenades as well. And that shot from Chris is going to make it so much easier.
There we go. That was the key kill right there, taking out Kucher, who was low. And now they're doubling up on a... They actually went so far as to double up on upper there for a moment. Moo is going to turn back and watch the doors just in time. Chris J gets spotted out as well, so the pressure is on. He swaps out for the AK now, trying to speed up for this sight and move. Flash white, can't see a damn thing. Realizing that Angel's waiting behind the car. Chris is going to get the kill, but does he have a kit?
No.
There's a kit literally in front of you, Chris.
Wow.
The luck.
If that had been any further away, if he had to jump up into window, because I think that's actually where... I think, yeah, this is the corpse of the guy who wielded the kit, and it just fell down on the other side. That's incredible. Nice triple from Chris, and mousesports to pick up the round. Just barely, though.
If he had to waste any time actually hunting down that kit,
that could have been ugly,
right? Real problem. That would have been a real problem. It might have been too close to call. Well, now, I mean, basically off the back of Chris and some big plays, I mean, triple kill for him in the round, essentially. We're going to have mousesports on the board. Not the best buy for them, though. It's still Chris J holding onto his AWP, but then you have a FAMAS and you have a P90. 2 FAMASs, actually, so it's not the most lucrative buy that they've ever had in their lives, but still, they're going to be able to start putting a dent in HellRaisers here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just part of the problem when you win the round but only survive with one member. It's so painful, especially if they lose now, then it's going to be horrendous. Dennis has a little bit of money, but everyone else is pretty much flat broke, so mousesports just have to keep their heads cool and continue to fight here. Gob already taking up a position upside of the box here. He's sort of, it's almost like he's just expecting they are going to smoke CT spawn at some point, so I'll just be here ready.
Yeah, he's actually really... He's now going to be pushing forward to get some information. He spots Doja crossing over towards short. So you can see him now start to walk back over towards CT slope, trying to get in position in case they do decide to push up Cat. HellRaisers throwing him for a loop, however. There's that CT smoke, so now he doesn't know which way to look. And no steps to tell him exactly where HellRaisers are coming from either.
Chris coming up with a good kill there onto Adrian. It's a 4v3, and Chris will pick up the second shot on Dosha. Third one as well. And this is what we were just talking about. If Chris goes nuts with the AWP, there is a legitimate chance that mousesports could steal it away, even with a new team and everything. And that's obviously impressive. Just no hesitation then. Gob goes down, but Dennis will get the kill, and that's going to be it.
And that's, once again, Chris. And this is it. This is what he's capable of. 8-0-3 so far. He's looking really good. He's looking on fine form right now with Chris J. And that's actually going to put HellRaisers way back. They're going to go for a bit of an awkward buy, actually. They're just deciding to even up their money, but Adrian doesn't decide to go for a full buy. Instead, he's going to hold on to 4K, so that's probably making you think, okay, they want to guarantee the AWP for Moo. They're going to have to find a way to shut down Chris J, essentially. And if it's a toe-to-toe op battle, I mean, we'll see if Moo, I mean, he faced Kenny last night and he didn't flinch.
Chris down in the middle of everything here. I mean, it's a lot of control for him to hold here. He's not spotting anyone top mid, not spotting anyone crossing over either. He's going to actually just fall back from middle altogether, just willing to give it up and hold from crossing instead. HellRaisers, they don't have a single grenade. I kind of wish right now they just had the one smoke to go for CT spawn, but even so, if they make it in and make the crossover here without Chris picking off too many people, it could spell some trouble for Nex and Dennis, who are holding inside B. I think Chris has to land at least a couple of shots here for it to be not painful.
The guy who's going to be in trouble. Okay, now they're starting to wrap back up towards Upper Dark. I was about to say, the guy who's about to be in trouble is Adrian. If they decide to go out mid as 4 and leave him alone with the bomb in Upper Dark, with 2 guys holding close to Upper Dark like that for mousesports, they would immediately rush him down. That would throw everything into a loop for HellRaisers. Now, however, they spot the man close. That's going to be Dennis. He's still going to manage to get a kill out of it, but there you go. On high next with the spray, and he gets a triple kill, nearly a quad. That's pretty decisive.
Yeah, not a lot to say about that, really. I mean, that was just a nice setup as well from mousesports. Very interesting, because obviously when you come around from upper, your attention is going to be the guy holding really close, and Traditionally, if there was another guy in B, he'd be holding back towards door or towards window. So he probably won't be thinking he's up on the box at that point. So that's a nice idea. I like it.
I mean, it's not often you actually see that work. And we nearly had them line up for a double shot. That was so close to Chris J getting 2 and 1.
That was scary close. That's why I had to make that sound. That was really, really frightening. If they lined up and he'd got that kill, that would have been magical. But instead, they're at a 4-on-4 situation here. Just an even trade. Dennis going down for Moo at the moment. And Nex is holding from outside the B bomb site. So they could maybe run into B and just, it'd have to be a retake coming up from mousesports, which is really scary. Playing retake on B is, I don't know. I would not advise it.
It's not pleasant, that's for sure. And Doja right now is waiting to see if somebody's going to be peeking forward. They're going to flash their way into mid again to get info. Basically, HellRaisers just trying to find somebody lurking around here. But look at this. mousesports, they've pulled Nex off of the B site itself. They could literally walk in here. Comes down to timing now for Adrian. Does he catch Nex out in the open? Shoulder peek there. Not sure if he spotted him, but that flash was perfect. And Nex is going to get sprayed down.
I'm actually surprised Nex even had the reactions to try and turn around for that flash. That happened so quick, but he just couldn't handle it. Too many people out. Now, the bomb's gone down, and I think, apart from Gob, who only has a Tech 9, I'm not sure if anyone else should try and really go for it. And, I mean, if Gob runs in and gets 2 kills, maybe the rest can try and follow up. But obviously, when he doesn't, they're just going to play it cool and fall back, which is the reasonable choice as well. HellRaisers picking up a 4th round here.
Yeah, such an odd call for Nex. I mean, they really wanted to, in a 4-on-4 situation, they really wanted to crush any kind of push coming out through mid, basically. And the fact that Nex wasn't in position on that site, wasn't able to get anything done, just got picked off for free, really left mousesports in an awkward position. So unfortunate for Mouse that HellRaisers, they pushed at that time. So yeah, risky business.
It does make you wonder if they were relying a little bit too much, mousesports, on there being some sort of mid signal before the B push happened, so that Nex could have turned around, because it felt like he was really playing you know, a lot towards middle and very little towards the B bomb site, which I think is that is generally going to be a big risk, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they clearly wanted to get the crossfire going with God B. But what are you going to do in that sort of situation when they actually walk in on that site? It's basically worst case scenario there for Nex, and he did what he could, as you say, you know, with lightning fast reflexes, tried to turn away from that flash, but just wasn't going to happen this time. And now HellRaisers back in control once again. 4 rounds on the board for them. mousesports, they do manage to put together a buy here, but it's pretty much all of their money, so it's looking real slim for them.
Yeah, they got to be careful they don't give up on this. Adrian currently top fragging at 10, 2, and 4. I mean, he did get the 4 kills on the pistol round, but that's still pretty impressive even after that. And then Chris on the other side with some pretty good rifling action. Bomb still outside of long here, so currently we can tell HellRaisers just looking for a pickoff, and you can tell Moo is up on short here. He really is hoping that someone's going to be at Goose peeking at some point. But it's not going to be the case. Chris is on the other side hoping that Moo will peek up. This is like some sort of weird patience battle going on at short and A bomb side.
Neither are going to get their wish. Although we might get one here. Again, they're going to go for that CT smoke. Flash over. Adrian, once again, is he going to go jumping down? He's going to jump right behind it into that smoke, and now he decides to rush up and try and catch the man out on long. They spot him, however, and Gob is in position. Chris J picks off Angel from Cat, and that's going to be it. mousesports now have everything they need to shut down this push.
Oh, but Moo landed a kill. Very important that Speedy takes down Kucha, and otherwise they get sandwiched in between long and bomb site, but Moo picking up some really good kills here. I think he killed Chris while he was halfway flashed. Now the bomb is down. It is a 2v3. Still a very uncomfortable decision for HellRaisers. They're on the bomb site and they can't escape. So they're solely getting sandwiched in here. Good smoke to give Speedy a little bit of room. Moo going to miss the shot first of all. Doja gets the 1 headshot in, but he's also going to be playing alone. He takes out Nex too. Looking for the triple here on Speedy. He has to reload for a moment, but he's done the damage already. The AK mid-air shot, and Speedy's going to land it with the kit. And we'll just barely win the round. That is so close. mousesports will steal it away.
Yeah, no idea why Doja decides to peek there. Why he decides to go for that jump and just try and, like, you know, take that fight, basically. Take that fight straight up. When all he needed to do was play the bomb. Take the peek after you're sure that the bomb can't get defused anymore. Really odd decision-making there by Doja. They pretty much had that round in the bag, it seems like, for HellRaisers, if he just kind of kept his position behind the boxes.
Well, 9th round coming up now. Oh, that's a really early... Where is that Molotov meant to go? I'm guessing it's not meant to land up there. I'm guessing it's supposed to be going all the way out here, which is interesting. They do for a follow-up smoke. Maybe they realized that that Molotov had actually never worked to begin with. But sure, I'd love to see that tried a bit more, see how that actually works out. Chris running back over towards long. Not going to get caught by anyone, but we'll turn around. Are they going to put Adrian down there again? They're really excited about having him jump down. Yes, one more time for Adrian into CT spawn. Looking for
he spots out next. He spots out next, and that's really going to throw them for a bit of a loop. Chris J obviously scoped up, and then the spray from Adrian. He's not able to pick up Gob.
No.
They still do manage to push up on Cat, however.
Yeah, it's a big opening here still for HellRaisers. The bomb is going to go down, planted for short, and they have short control still. So it doesn't even matter that Speedy and Gob are out here. And they're going to have to run away immediately as well. With Angel trying to see if he can box them in. That's a powerful idea for HellRaisers. That's what, 3 or 4 rounds now they've had Adrian jump down?
Yeah,
Seems
I
to
think
work.
3 rounds at least. And that's that 50-50 guess, basically. Where did he go? Did he go towards mid, or did he go up CT? With that smoke there, it really does turn into a bit of a guessing game. And Chris was clearly like looking up at Cat, scoped in somewhere else, and he just had no idea that he was getting rushed down like that. Adrian very nearly had 2 kills as well. God B, I mean, he was so close to going down. I think it was a team flash or something that came in, however, that, you know, blinded Adrian for a split second, and that basically saved Gob's life. But, I mean, end of the day, HellRaisers, whether he gets that extra kill or not, it's not really going to matter, because mousesports, they can't get into that back-and-forth battle. They're going to be in an eco situation now after losing that round.
Yes, and how's that going to play out for them? I mean, I feel like in the past 3 months, this map has turned out to be more CT-sided than T-sided, but then in the last couple of weeks, I really feel like people are starting to pick up more and more on the T side, so right now, I don't know, it feels fairly even to me. I don't know if there's if this is really decided yet. I mean, this is a fairly even match at the moment at 4-5 here. A little bit of damage being put out to Doja there, but he's still going to be alive, and Chris, going to be hard for him to find many kills here. Maybe a quick headshot on somebody. Oh, not going to hit it, though. And Adrian will come up with another quad kill, putting himself at 15, 3, and 5.
Yeah, just stellar work so far. I mean, Adrian, yeah, this is one of those rare moments when you really get to see Adrian shine. It's not every day that we see him top fragging like this for HellRaisers. So all of a sudden, Adrian really stepping up their props, you know, getting used to the new digs. You know, having moved to Kiev, new training area, all this sort of stuff. I mean, they have a house to live in now apparently, so it's just like maybe this is really benefiting Adrian because, you know, he's managed to do kills, like get kills with his potato internet from Kazakhstan before. Now all of a sudden he's got a solid, stable internet connection and not a wooden PC. He's upgraded it to like steel or something. I mean,
yeah,
goes a long way.
That is actually no joke either. For anyone who hasn't been following the scene for a long time, Adrian did used to play from Kazakhstan on a horrible internet connection where he'd have like a minimum of 100 ping, upwards of 140, and a very old computer as well. And he was still doing actually reasonably well. So, yeah, I mean, sure, we always used to sort of theory craft a bit about this. We said, well, then he gets on LAN, and like on LAN you have no ping at all, and he's got a great PC that he's lent at some ESL computer somewhere. You know, that's going to be amazing, and he's going to be so much better. Well, what if he had the chance to practice full-time with that kind of setup? Maybe that's what we're seeing here, that he actually finally has the tools to become all that he could be.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that that's the case. I'd love to see more from Adrian, though. And, well, right now we're seeing just that, although he's going to mace the spray there. So no kills for him, just soaking up a lot of bullets. And Moo's going to be able to pick up Gob B. Once again, HellRaisers, though, deciding to push onto this A site. They really are feeling quite confident over here. Able to walk forward, awkward positioning here, and Dennis is going to go charging through the smoke on Cat. Gets picked up by Adrian, free kill there. And next, not long for this world. Everybody pretty much just closing in on him. Wow, though, they really are taking that fight. They give him another frag.
Yeah, that is actually pretty significant, right? That's HellRaisers. They could have come out of this round with plenty of members alive, and instead it turns a little bit tricky. And how much time was left at the end? I think that was like 6 seconds when the round changed, which also meant that could have gone horribly wrong for HellRaisers if they had just stretched it a little bit further. Then mousesports, though, they can put together a buy. They have a lot of grenades, no AWP though, and there's a double AWP on HellRaisers, and it's Angel and not Kucha doing the AWPing. That's interesting. We saw that yesterday too.
I was about to say, like, does Doja have an AWP? It looked for a second in upper dark there. He had one, but no, straight AK for him. Just drawing out some attention, making sure that mousesports have to play a little bit honest over here on the B site. Gob is currently, instead of holding mid right now, though, it's Gob be actually doubling up on long. Gob really showing that he's a bit more of a versatile player. It seems like he's able to play several different positions over on that A site. Through mid to the A site, he's kind of showing up everywhere. He wants to be in the thick of it, Anders. You know, he leads from the front.
A true leader, not a boss, in other words, but someone who's an actual leader. I like that. Just want to see more of that. Chris right at the edge, and I think that might have given up his position. Moo almost takes a shot through the smoke. That has to be scary. The grenades, a little bit annoying to Chris, actually. The Molotov there, burning him down to half, and there's Moo picking him off with a second shot. So, a little bit of an attempted trick there, and that was Chris J trying to challenge his inner snacks, and it didn't work out quite as well.
This is so awkward right now, though, for HellRaisers. They literally have 30 seconds left now to get onto this bomb site, and they choose to go to A. Best choice that they could have made right now, knowing that there's 2 guys on B. Of course, we know that. Spitty shutting down Kucha, though, isn't going to help things that long. So now the remaining 2 members from mousesports can collapse on this A site, take the fights, but Gobby loses his first battle, and Spitty going to fall to Adrian. Double kill from Adrian again to open up this A site.
He's playing super well at the moment. But you're right, that is still a scary scenario, because what if Speedy stays alive for another 4 seconds, and then they have to fight with Gobby for another 4 seconds? Then they're basically out of time for the round, right? So they really are cutting it extremely close, HellRaisers, but they are known for being a somewhat slow team on the T side. That's a trait they share with Na'Vi, although I would say Na'Vi are more stubborn when it comes to playing slowly. HellRaisers do switch it up if they feel like they need to. But they got it down pretty well, the timing then, and they actually just made that round work. So that's going to be 8-4. And they are playing really well at the moment, HellRaisers, which I'm so excited about. I was saying this yesterday as well. It's really exciting to finally see HellRaisers make good and team-based decisions instead of just individual solo hero play. It's really, really nice. And it wasn't apparently just like a one-day thing. They keep doing it.
It's like, look at a lot of these plays right now. You know, they're changing it up and going... They leave a lurker, and then they go as 4. It's like watching Envy or Fnatic almost, or TSM basically. Like, the top-tier teams, a lot of them are doing this kind of style. Chris J with the jumping scout is going to get tagged down to 19 HP at the doors. But, like, it's like you put 4 in a position, they're going to be able to just chain up and kind of, like, pound their way onto a site, and you have the lurker who's off somewhere looking for a rotator or looking to just try and sow some confusion in the ranks for the opponents, for the opposing team, rather. So HellRaisers right now, they're playing some really solid CS. At the beginning, they spread out and look for map control, and then they kind of just make the decision as to where they want to go and go as a unit.
Yeah.
Well,
and it is fairly simple, but it is infinitely better than what HellRaisers were trying to show us earlier in the year. Definitely a big improvement. And it's been a long time coming as well. Moo going to be picking off Speedy in the middle. Not a very flashy kill, but a super effective one. And it's the mid player. So much control lost for mousesports. And still with 50 seconds left, HellRaisers are taking their time. They're really playing this patiently and smartly. No rash decisions. No quick jumps anywhere.
And they actually make the call to go to A again. They could have assumed, because Speedy was on the B slope, they could have maybe thought, okay, well, we picked off one of the guys defending on B. But they make another strong call here, and Chris J down to 19 HP really doesn't have a whole lot of HP to work with. He's going to get overwhelmed, just swarmed down. Last player over on the A side of things is Gob B. The 2 rifles now making their way over here. Next and Dennis trying to rotate through, but it's going to be tentative at best for them to actually have an impact, unless they can get a kill right away, right now. And that's going to be on Doja. If anything, Doja holding cap, but he's got a smoke to block it.
Yeah. It's kind of funny watching Gobby just, like, staring by that barrel, just looking into the wall, almost willing someone to walk down there to get the kill, and then no one ever came. Dennis, did he spot anything then? Maybe a gun barrel. He's going to stand up, and there's a firing squad of 3 people waiting. He takes out one, and then falls. Gob waiting in T-spawn, hoping that someone's going to escape that way, but he's going to have essentially play a whole round. That's nothing but disappointing to him, just, like, waiting around for a very long time, basically.
For me, that was like the definition of the panic spray. Like what we just saw from Dennis, where you just like, you stand up and all of a sudden, oh god, there's 3 of them, and he just like wildly starts spraying all over the place. Lucks out and gets a headshot on one of them. Yeah, okay, Dennis, that's how it's done. And, well, look at what Dennis is going for now. Double AWP play here coming up, and Dennis is going to have one of them. So, okay. This is very interesting.
Really wish that Adrian would drop like an auto sniper for someone. Just because this is the 14th round, he's got 12,000 on him. So everyone else can still buy. He could probably buy like 1 or 2 auto snipers, and they would still be fine for the last round, even if they lose this one. Either way, Dennis will be picking off Angel Den. That's an important early kill, and that was Dennis with the AWP as well. Headshotting Angel.
Yeah, and that's actually with Dennis getting legged at the beginning as well, so little HP to work with. One bullet would do the trick pretty much, and he's still able to get that frag. Now you actually have the lurk coming in from Doja, however. Little does he know that Nex is just sitting right around the corner, but Doja's out here. Smoke about to clear. Flash goes through. Doja turns away, but Dennis, he homes right in on him. That was such a sick flick.
Yeah, that looked very smooth, didn't it? At that point, you kind of forget that they nerfed the AWP, that you can't really scope and shoot. You just like walked in and did it anyway, like a really quick scope there. Chris by the truck or by the car, waiting to shoot people on short, and he's going to have some very easy targets if they keep walking this slowly. Flashes go over, and a Molotov up on site. Chris changing his position just a tiny bit, and the clock now running very low. Moo going to go down. It's 30 seconds left here for HellRaisers, and they are in a 2 now. 1-on-5. Kucha, good headshot then, but it doesn't really change the round. The bomb has also fallen down onto the slope here, so at this point, just make it action-packed. Kucha, jump down while you're shooting. Do a 720 no scope with the AK. Not going to work. It's going to be 9-5.
I just like how he throws the op down to the CTs. He's like, here, take my gun. I'm done, guys. 1v5. No, it's all good. Like, please leave me alone. And then he gets that surprise. He's got like, nah, I've got the AK. Takes 2 of them with him. Actually, not a bad play. Not a bad play. It's not going to matter because it's the 15th round, so mousesports are going to have all the money they need to buy up here. But that could have had a bit of an impact earlier on in this half.
Oh. That was disappointing for Dennis. Yeah, he wanted to be all cool and throw the flash and run up middle, and then there's a smoke waiting for him. No chance at all. In the meantime, Chris is holding on short with the AWP. Oh, and Adrian gets caught jumping as a top fragger with 20 kills. Gone for HellRaisers here in the final round of the half. Has to be considered just a little bit annoying, but Chris is on point there.
So solid. And Mo, he's not going to find the man lurking in mid either. Oh, he spots the backpack. And again, the backpack strikes. There we go. Mo gets the follow-up on Dennis after the second try. He shot that backpack initially, however. And Chris J gets caught by Doja just sneaking his way up cat. This is it. Now they've got control of this A site.
Yeah, they really do. This is really tough. Chris would have had to hit an instant flick. And even then, there were more people coming. He would have still been in a tough position. Gob trying to take the fight with Doja here. Got no grenades left, and Nex has a Molotov, but he's not in a position to really use it, and he's also going to be alone. He spots out Angel, tries to take a long-range fight here. He's dropping dangerously low. Finally with the headshot, turns around, and Kucha is there. And that makes it 10-5 in favor of the HellRaiser squad. That is, in my opinion, pretty impressive. They did win the pistol, but even then, I think they did a really terrific job. Yeah, that was really something.
Yeah, well, I mean, considering how usually this map gets played out with its CT side coming out ahead, I'm not going to say that this is like Inferno level of win where it's like, oh, they got 10 rounds on the T side. No, but it's still really impressive to get 10 rounds on your T side of Dust2 right now. Usually, you know, if you're doing really well on Dust2, then it's like, okay, you get 8-7 or yeah, 8-7 basically, or even 7-8. But the fact that they come out so far ahead, this should be an easy cleanup now for HellRaisers. They just need to lock down the pistol here, and they can close this map very quickly. And that's what we're looking for, essentially, here. I mean, mousesports, what with this? But this is actually an opportunity now for mousesports to show a little bit of what they got cooking. Seeing as how 3 new players, God be the mastermind, have they had time to refine their play, or is it going to be just straight brute force? Glock train.
They've got the makings of a Glock train, just need 2 more people armor. Gob with a smoke and a couple of flashbangs to set them up would be nice as well. They got sort of a weird mid-spawn here, so not really spawning that close to B or A, which is annoying if you really wanted to go for a rush. Gob's setting up for a smoke, and got to see where this is going to land. I'm guessing on the box somewhere. Yeah, so smoking off so they can run short, but there are 2 people waiting for them. Moo is 1, and he's doing a lot of damage. Runs out of bullets. Kucha's also trying to reload, turning around and doing, oh, another headshot. Kucha with a double, looking for the last click here. 2 bullets left. Chris is on 4 health. He's going to miss both, and is jumping down towards the slope here. Still, what a performance from Kucha. That is super impressive.
And Adrian delivers as well. Manages to pick off Nex. It's down to Chris J now with 4 HP. We're just waiting for the Cali, basically, at this point, because there's no way he's getting this bomb planted, or he should not be able to get this bomb planted, rather. 4 HP. Adrian is very far away, though. Here's him stepping, and it looks like they're going to elect to play this very safe, in fact, HellRaisers. They know that they have this round in the bag if they play together as a unit. Look at this. All 3 of them going cat. They're just going to run at Chris J.
Yep. And he goes down to Adrian. Double for him, double for Kucha, but obviously Kucha's play was a little bit mind-blowing. Moo did stay alive for a long time, so they tried to have to deal with him, giving Kucha maybe another second to reload. And that second to reload translated into a double kill with the P2000. That was just nuts, really. No way you should survive that kind of situation. 11-5. And I mean, if Kucha goes down and Moo goes down, that's a double entry for mousesports, who are then just going to run right up and put the bomb down real quick, and we'll pretty much have no issue defending it either. That was just I mean, the turnaround for mousesports should have started in that round. Now they will go for the scout on Chris.
Where are the shots? Well, again, didn't really have too much of an impact on the CT side for Chris with that scout. So we'll see if he's going to get any luckier here on this side, on the T side, if he can find an opening somewhere. But HellRaisers is going for a bit of a catch-all approach. Dennis is going to be able to flash down Kucher and run him down with that Tech 9 as well. Both members maybe managing to get out of dodge, however, here on the HellRaisers side. So they're going to be able to get and set up a bit of a crossfire. One man at car. Everybody rotating in now from HellRaisers as well. So this is all going to be down to it. But Chris J finds the headshot on Adrian through that smoke. And already we may have the counter rotation coming out here for Mouse. They're not going to commit to this A site. Looks like they want to head to B.
Yeah, definitely a cool idea at the moment. I mean, I think they realize there's a guy by car, so that's already one. And so at most there's going to be like one person mid or B at this point. Pretty good call for mousesports, although they are switching it around and going up long anyway, and they'll take out Angel. Doja with a good headshot has to do a lot more here, and he's getting shot in the back. Turns around, 5-7 in hand, gets a good kill in. Another headshot, making it a triple, looking for one more here. A bullet on Speedy or God would have finished it, but that is not going to happen. Doja almost being the raid boss then, but mousesports are going to steal it away with a force up, and it will be 11-6. So that makes this game a little bit more interesting.
I'm looking at you, HellRaisers. Where's the buy? There it is. Alright, Adrian, P250 Kevlar. Kucher is going to go 5-7 kick Kevlar. Okay. But where's Doja? Where's Doja's money? Doja's saving money? What is this?
I don't know.
Really? Okay, Doja goes back to get Kevlar now, but still, it's like 2,200, 2,100 on Moo? This is an awkward situation. This is an awkward buy.
It's just like, this is like old HellRaisers that we don't want to see back again, where half the team is doing one thing, half the team is doing another thing, and nobody really knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah, this is really interesting, though. I mean, are they going to gamble? Look at this. Angels even leaving the B site. They are so focused on mid right now. They're expecting some kind of push to come out here from mousesports.
Moo setting up for a flashbang. Is he going to wait for someone to make some noise, or are they just going to go on pure instinct here? I mean, Doja could go for a bit of a peek just to see when it's time to do it. This is a good idea. This could be a really powerful flash, especially because normally, or more commonly, I think the flash is going to come in from Doja's side instead. So if they just hear the bank on the wall, they might be tempted to look the wrong way, essentially.
Okay, next. Interesting HE. Yeah, it's still...
Look at the clock here. What are mousesports doing? 25 seconds. This is truly madness. If Adrian and Kucha team up, and Kucha has two flashbangs and a defuse kit, these flashes are going to be huge. Look at this time now. 14 seconds left. Mousesports, they're crumbling here. Oh no, 10 seconds, 9 seconds. They build themselves into such a good position now. They have to run to get the bomb down, and they might just be successful. Godby's going to get it. That is dangerously close, but they managed to pull it off with a couple of seconds left.
Yeah, it's just incredible that they actually managed to pull that off. That HellRaisers not able to hold that push from CT slope like that. Just really difficult for them to land the shots. Now Angel alive on cap, but they know it now. They've spotted him. And mousesports are just playing for time at this point. There's a wealth of rifles just dropped right over there for Angel to pick up. But as soon as he makes the run for it, of course, mousesports are going to peek both of them together and remove him from the map. So, well done there by mousesports. Just saving it literally in the nick of time. Like a second more and they don't get the bomb plant and they lose that round. So just no way to cut it any closer than that.
Which is, I mean, if they had one more flashbang up at that A bomb site, if it hadn't just been Kucha with a double flash, that round probably just falls apart right there. That's way too close for comfort. Nice shot from Chris. Doja down to 19, and obviously HellRaisers is going to be ecoing one more time, although they do have a wealth of P250s here.
Yeah, they've actually got a good number of guns to work with, but I mean, then again, that's from like Moo and Doja basically having a 4,500 or something at the beginning of this round, so they've dropped a little bit of that money, making sure that the team gets equipped. Double eco situation for HellRaisers, and they're going to be able to buy in the next round. So mousesports, they should be able to breathe a little bit easier here. You can see mousesports are trying to feel things out. Not sure if Chris J would have spotted rifles, pistols, you know, got that information on the man jumping across. But mousesports, that's not really changing the way that they play the game. They really are just slow and steady right now.
Almost dangerously so. I mean, they have to change it up from that last round. They can't go that slow. That's at the point where even Sue starts to get a little bit worried.
Yeah, once you hit that 20-second mark.
Yeah, I think it's time. Well, Kucha's going to sneak back into CT spawn while mousesports are sneaking their way up into the A bomb site. So they're actually going to soon realize there's nobody here and they are safe to walk in. That's pretty much a free bomb site there. Moo trying to sneak in the middle, but Nexus holding through lower dark. So it's not gonna. It's only going to get worse here for HellRaisers. Not sure there's a lot that they can do, but there's not a lot that they can save either. I mean, saving a couple of E250s is maybe not the greatest in the world. So, yeah. Just try and go for exits, I suppose.
Yeah, and Mouse aren't even letting them do that. Dennis with 2, Nex gets 1, and both remaining members for HellRaisers are holed up in this B site. Speedy is close, however. Speedy with the flash. If they peeked right now, if they had peeked just a second earlier there, Adrian, you would have had a free kill on Speedy. He was setting up a really awkward nade. So that's a little unfortunate there, HellRaisers. They kind of get robbed of that one. Dennis is going to find Angel. And it's just going to be Adrian dying. Okay, there we go.
Finally. And Dennis with a quad kill. And that will make it 11-8. mousesports are catching up round for round here. Winning 3 in a row after stealing it back with that force up. If they hadn't done that, I mean, this could be a really scary game for them. But now they have a real chance, a really good chance actually of taking this game away. Roughly even, I think, at 11-8. I mean, it could go either way. AWP on Moo and also AWP on Chris, who's not going to get any targets in the middle, but Moo's going to get boosted up to short, and he's alone here as well, which is a little bit scary. I'm always worried whenever you AWP alone on short like this, but he's not going to get rushed down just yet anyway.
Oh, he's got a little bit of space to work with. Dennis. There you go. Flash around the corner. Moo manages to back off just in the nick of time. He saves himself there, down to 59 HP. And you see HellRaisers take up much more of a standard hold here. Adrian on the site. Chris J, though, waiting with that AWP. There's the Molotov! And a free kill onto Adrian. Chris J. I mean, that's just textbook right there. The 1-2 combination that nets you an entry.
Very nice, isn't it? That's just it's a nice little trick then. Moo actually does pick up a kill, but he goes down either way. Goppy taking him out, and it's a 3v4 at the moment. And Speedy doing a really good job holding down here. It's just like, I mean, if it was NIP playing, there would be Get Right just waiting here. With the timing almost pretty much perfect. Kucha on the other side. But as long as nothing happens up at A, Speedy doesn't really have to commit to anything. He can just wait and wait and wait. And if they ever try for a retake, he'd be right there. Almost falling asleep, but Kucha will still go down. Angel gonna run. Oh, he actually takes out Goppy. I don't think he even realized he was coming from lower dark, but that's a pretty good reaction.
It's one of those times, right? Just one of those reaction things where the hands do, they act before the brain tells them what to do.
Yeah.
Well, Nex and Speedy, they're going to be able to make it out of there alive in one piece. And so far, mousesports are the ones who are actually having a pretty terrific first half here. I mean, 4 rounds in a row. Not looking too shabby. HellRaisers in the big buy round that they wanted to go for. They aren't going to accomplish anything. Really, apart from holding on to 2 rifles. They could actually put together a buy here if they wanted to stretch HellRaisers. But it seems like they might elect to just hold on to the 2 rifles and then try and make a play with an AWP in the next round. So it seems like Moo, Kucha, they might, they really might want to try and set up like the Moo kind of Angel, Moo Kucha kind of play with the double up.
Well, maybe they are going to go for it. They are soon running out of rounds to try it in anyway, and obviously this round, just not a lot to work with on the CT side here. Up on shot, though, they actually do stack up, and they get the first kill, and Chris got to be careful. They're running for him, and the Tech-9, plenty of bullets. He could have got the 3rd kill with 1 more bullet on Adrian, but not going to quite happen. Sadly, Angel is far away from the action and can't really help out his teammates. And it will be a 3v2 here, which mousesports should definitely be able to lock down. All they have to do is play safe, and HellRaisers are going to have pretty much an impossible time retaking.
Yeah, there's literally no reason practically for them to go for this retake. I mean, Adrian's got the AWP, so he can hold on to this. He's actually looking for an exit frag right now, so we'll see if he gets it. Nice, he actually does manage to tag up next there, so, you know, parting shot and then runs away. He's like, okay, guys, I got what I was looking for here. I'm out. I'm bailing. And Angel is still actually kind of hanging around on this site, trying to press the issue. He's going to have money to buy a rifle regardless in the next round.
I think he really wanted to see if he could get Goppy to blow up with the bomb or to sort of run and just pick him off as he's running. Angel going to play it safe here. That's pretty smart. And it's going to be 10-11. mousesports 1 round away from equalizing the score here. It's been a bit of a comeback for them. In fact, 5 rounds straight in a row playing on the T side here after losing the pistol, but then winning it back. There's only one AWP, and that's on Moo at the moment. They got to come up with something big right now, HellRaisers. Otherwise, it feels like mousesports is clawing their way back round for round.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and another tag goes on to Doja. Chris J, man, he just continues to be on point with that AWP. Just a monster. When Chris J is dialed in, that's when Mouse are at their best, pretty much. He's top fragging right now, 19, 2, and 16. Well, he's got 19 on his team, so top fragging there. But mousesports, man, they really are changing up the pace. Here they go, taking control of mid very quickly, setting up for that B split, and it's going to come down to Doja and Angel.
Oh, yeah, and Angel jumps, spots it out. Going to throw a Molotov into the doorway, but they got to control upper as well. And Dennis is with a great opening frag. Angel, I mean, once you hit those shots as they're coming into the window, or once you miss them, sorry, when you have the M4A1, you really don't have a lot of choice. You have to hit just perfect headshots, or they will definitely run you over. So, yeah, that's just a little bit tricky here. HellRaisers, nothing to show for it this round. Wow.
Speaking of headshots, do the 2 mousesports pictures that we have on their Steam profiles, those look kind of like headshots as well, right?
Yeah.
You know, like God B is just like, I'm gonna kill you. And then Chris J was just like, dude, you know, it's not legal in this state. What?
Oh, Chris. You know what the funniest thing is about Chris? Well, maybe not the funniest, but one of the interesting things is how he always has like his pajamas on for LAN.
Yeah, man, every time.
Like those.
He always just looked like he just like showed up. You know, I expect him to drive up in one of those like VW Beetle like bug, either like a bug or a van, and then like all of mousesports just kind of like come tumbling out of the van when he opens the door. It's like, okay, guys, we're here at the LAN. Let's go.
I'm just wondering if it's like a subtle application to join NIP. You know, just saying, hey, you know, you were looking for an AWPer. I've got pajamas on. What's up? I don't know, but it looks very comfortable. Looks very relaxing. Game is paused for a moment here. It's 11-11. Not sure if it's an issue or if it's just HellRaisers trying to figure out what's going on. What could they do to stop it? They've bought 1 AWP in this round. They have a lot of money. Maybe it is going to be finally the double AWP setup that you were talking about, Samla.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, why not? They've got 7,900 on Angel. He bought it once already. So we should see it. I mean, the thing is, the double AWP in particular on Dust2 is just so solid, right? Because if you have those guys hitting shots, I mean, Moo is kind of trailing behind right now. Not really, I mean, but so are the rest of HellRaisers. So, I mean, if they can start landing some shots, they can lock down each, like, take a half of the map, and there you go, you have an AWP everywhere, and it's like, surprise, surprise. You know, you thought that the AWP was at long, well, it's also at B, and there you go, get destroyed. But they aren't even going to do that. They aren't going for the AWP. Instead, it's going to be 4 rifles and an AWP. So, I mean, they're just going to go and sit with Moo. A single AWP play here coming in from HellRaisers.
It could. I mean, he's been doing a good job, so it could be enough, basically. Smoke going to go off. They're not going to use the HE grenade for middle, and then they boost Moo up again on catwalk. But this time, he's going to play a lot more defensively than last time. He did almost get picked off last time he tried that, so don't really blame him for playing that defensively. And then it's I mean, essentially a 4-1 setup, like 4 people on this side of the map, and then Doja all alone over here. That's kind of brutal on Doja, really.
Yeah, that's so harsh. Oh, look at Gob, actually. Clever positioning here with the smokes and flashes. Actually use that Molotov to clear out the back of blue. That's really cool. Not often that we see that at all. So being very thorough right now with the use of nades, mousesports, to get control of long, but there's still 2 guys kind of floating around there. Doja does catch Chris J before he can make it onto the site. So one thing to note here is that mousesports have control of the B site.
Yeah, they do. And in the middle, still lurking, it's going to be God B right in that lower dark corner. Instant shot there. Adrian goes down. Angel to follow. Great double kill here from God B. And that's going to be up to Doja and Moo. They can't really do much at all. I mean, Doja's been winning outside. He did get Chris as he was trying to cross into the site, which is a really good start. But it still leaves that question. How do you play retake on B? And I guess so far the answer is you don't.
And so far the answer is you sit outside and you wait for them to run in. And then get shot in the back by Speedy. And then Moo comes through, shoots Speedy, and it's just the never-ending... Well, Club? Oh, that flash!
Wow. Timing could not possibly have been better. That was beautiful. Goppy really punishing them in this round. That's mousesports now taking the round lead at 12-11. They are now at a 7-streak win here. Just pretty hard to deal with at this point for HellRaisers. They must be feeling the pressure. Yeah,
that's the thing now. It's like they had such a terrific start. and they're getting it done right back to him. And Chris J tags up Doja again. Doja once again going to be down to 37 HP here on the B site. He is alone on the B site as well. Look at HellRaisers taking over mid aggressively, even putting 2 guys into lower dark. They were expecting mousesports to try and play off that tag.
Oh, move with a really good idea then, trying to get him through the pole back there, but not actually going to hit it. When he repeats for a 3rd time, Chris is there ready and waiting. So that's so unfortunate. And Doja already low as well. Adrian going to try and take the peak, and Chris and Gob are tagged up a little bit, but not too much. And still a big lead here for mousesports.
Yeah, not sure if mousesports realized that there was a man in upper dark right there. So Kucher is going to be able to sneak his way back onto that site. And it looks like, once again, mousesports electing to go towards that A site. Doja goes for the spray, spots the movement at least. And you have a man holding close. That's Angel on Cat right now, alone, 1v4. And yeah, not long for this world. Fails to take out Chris J, and that's just completely opening everything up on this site. Adrian, where can he really go right now? Doesn't have many options.
Problem is they have 2 Molotovs as well, so normally maybe if they had no grenades he could rely on getting some good AWP kills in and save it for his team, but even if he gets 1, he's going to get grenaded the hell out of this bomb site very soon. And Kucher goes down as well. There comes the first Molotov right in. Adrian now, he's locked out of the bomb site. He gets the first kill in, but where is he going to go? He gets legged. Actually, he does pick up 2 kills. Now they're coming in from long to finish it. So, yeah, still, I mean, that was a brave effort from Adrian. Much better than I thought. I thought he'd get picked off instantly. And Doja's now way out of position. 9 seconds as the bomb goes down. Again, mousesports playing very slowly, but it's really working for them. You can't blame them.
Yeah. Oh, this is really impressive. And so thorough as well, like every step of the way. They aren't just rushing in. They aren't trying to force the issue. They're just so meticulous right now, mousesports. It's a real pleasure to watch. Saving up Molotovs. I mean, using Molotovs to clear out long behind the blue behind the blue container that Gob is about to run past. I mean, that's already, you know, one level of thorough that we haven't really seen from many teams. But then to consistently have those Molotovs to use on that A site to force people out into the open and right into Chris J as well. Like, it's just so solid. mousesports really making good use of their strengths. You have one of the best operators in the world. Make use of them.
Oh, man. Well, they should. But how are they going to do it? The single AWP again on Moo. And I think that was all they... Oh, Adrian, did he pick anything up? No, it's an M4 on the ground. So no double AWP on the CT side either. Chris, flash in the middle, and he's not going to tag anyone this time. So a little bit of good news for HellRaisers, but they got to start winning rounds right about now. Counter flash coming out there, Kucher down to the pit, and Adrian is smoked off. Are they going to leave Kucher back here? They still need to back him up at some point. Yeah, there we go. Adrian coming back into it.
Yeah, flash turns away, takes the fight with Dennis, wins it, but then Nex is there. As long as these trade frags continue, Spitty has made sure that Kucher is still in that pit. There's no way out for Kucher, essentially. He's going to be walking into the crossfire unless Moo can come to the rescue, basically. There's the cavalry. It sounds the horn. And, well, the rotation comes in from HellRaisers right on time to basically save Kucher, who was about to get just rooted out of that pit. There's the flash, though. Spitty with the spray. Doesn't get the kill, though. Moo survives with 20 HP, and he didn't even have Kevlar.
That is so close. I mean, if you get the spray down, then it's really bad. Nice flick from Chris onto Angel. Lower dark, maybe Doja could get the pick off here on Speedy. That would be an important kill to give them the advantage. Now, they're in a 2-on-3. Bomb is about to go down, but they know where Doja is. They have the smoke that just went out, and they have 2 Molotovs and an HE grenade. mousesports, they can lock HellRaisers out of this bomb site for a while, and there is no kit currently picked up. Grenade on in. Oh, no. Moo is gone. That's perfect timing. And then the Molotovs to follow up, which is going to buy so much time, and it's time that HellRaisers do not have. This is such a big problem for them. They have to go quick here, otherwise there's going to be no defuse at all. Kucher ends up going down, and now Doja 1v2. This is a smart round from mousesports. Going to get the first kill in, but the bomb is planted perfectly here. Chris... he's going to go down, but Doja can't win the round again. Lack of kit is going to lose it. 11-14, and mousesports. That is a very, very annoying win, obviously, well, a very annoying loss for HellRaisers that round. Oh, man. I don't know. What do you say to that? Losing to having no kit.
Well, let's you know, let's go ahead and let me give a quick call to Pasha real quick, and we'll ask his opinion on that. I mean, it's pain, and there you go, Speedy taking out Doja. It's just not getting any easier here. And like how you survived last time, Doja. You survived last time. Yes. Well, we'll get you this time, bud.
Oh my God, they're just not having any luck at all. HellRaisers. Moo gets tagged. Doja goes down straight in the middle, gets gapped as he's trying to cross over into B. And mousesports, they're just unfazed. They just keep fighting slowly, meticulously. They are so well prepared on this map. It's almost ridiculous. For a team that has just added new members, they shouldn't be playing this well. It's 9 rounds in a row for them on the T side.
Where are the shots? Where are the shots coming through here? I mean, yeah, 9 rounds in a row is just... well, for both teams. Like, both teams just had phenomenal T side, and then CT side has just been atrocious. I mean, it's a real struggle here. Adrian is actually going to be able to pick up a kill in CT. Takes out Speedy, who's aggressively opping there in mid. But mousesports, they're unfazed. You know, it's 35 seconds left. That's fine. You know, we're not going to rush in. We're not going to do anything we don't want to do. And again, they're preparing for Cat, perhaps. Although, you do have Dennis sneaking around through mid doors. That's just to cause a bit of a diversion here. They are going to be heading up Cat. And again, with 25 seconds left. So little time.
Yeah, but this is actually even worse for HellRaisers than it was earlier when they only had pistols, because now they have no grenades basically to stop them. They had one smoke. They almost lined up for Adrian for a double, but it's 2v2 and 10 seconds left. Finally, the bomb is going to be planted, and Moo will go down. Kucha for the retake now. Again, without the kit, without any grenades, to try and see if he can run up long here. Looks for the opening kill on Chris, who is the softer target at the moment, and he's going to go down anyway. Chris doesn't care, and that will be 15-11 match and map point. And also a stunning 10-round streak here for the mousesports team. What a performance.
Yeah, just outright dominant. Just outright dominance from Chris J in particular. I mean, he's kind of woken up, actually, because, well, it's like Adrian is still sitting on 31 frags. But for the T side, this is the big thing. It's like Chris J, we seem to look at him and, like, they're playing off of his strengths, like I was saying earlier, using Molotovs in combination with his opping angles. But everybody on mousesports seems to be hitting shots consistently right now. Even, I mean, even Gob B, who was at like 10 frags, you know, he's up at 13 now. 18, 16, 14. I mean, everybody is pulling their weight right now on mousesports' side. Whoever gets the opportunity seems to be able to step up and shine for the team. Well, so when everything is working like that.
And the same's not quite true for HellRaisers. Kucha and Angel are a little bit low on the scoreboard, and Adrian is carrying with a ridiculous 31 frags. I mean, they're 4 rounds behind, and they're seconds away from losing this game, and yet he's got 31 frags. That is pretty impressive. In this round, they have very, very little to work with. And because mousesports are playing so slowly, this becomes even more annoying for HellRaisers, because if they started off with a bunch of grenades in a round like this, then they could punish mousesports for playing slowly. But they have so few grenades, they have to use them. Still, you know, 45 seconds left, and they are entirely out of smoke, so they can't block them off any longer. And there are also very few flashbangs left. Good flash through the smoke here. Move with the FAMAS out. We'll get the kill there. A little bit of help from Kucha, so that's a very important opening frag in favor of HellRaisers, finally.
They actually have an advantage, but look at this. For once, mousesports are going to go towards the B site, just running through. Perfect anti-flash though to slow down Chris J. Completely blind. He actually kills his teammate, and then Dennis kills Chris. Dennis finally... I don't even know. Okay, Spitty, 1v3, 2 guys on the site, all 3 of them closing in, but that was the most perfect anti-flash ever thrown by HellRaisers to stop that mousesports push, and then 2 team kills from mousesports.
Yeah, that's hilarious, isn't it? That's what it takes for HellRaisers to win a round, apparently, here in the second half. mousesports have to kill 2 of their own, and then it's working out. Not that much money on mousesports, weirdly. I mean, how strange is that? You win 10 rounds in a row, and then you lose 1 round, and then you're almost decoying.
Yeah, and it's not even like you lose a terrific amount of money either if you kill somebody now. You're only losing $300, so...
Nice
That's an interesting change, but yeah, look at this. Spitty already getting control, forcing the rotation out here. There is a very quick rotation coming out from HellRaisers actually onto the safe side, so there will be, well, now 2 members left. Make that 1. No, Doja survives, only to get taken out by Nex, and it's going to be down to Moo now, alive on the site.
Oh, he misses a shot then, and he's going to get taken out by God B. Speedy, though, the man of this round. Double entry out on long, making it so hard for HellRaisers to do anything. Now it's a 4v1 Angel, with the last guy left alive, and probably... it's going to be mousesports taking it here. 16-12 on Dust2. What a stunning performance. That is for a